गुरुर् ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर गुरुर् साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ओम भवताप प्रणाशिन्ने आनंद घनमूर्तये ज्ञान भक्ति प्रदायिन्ने मातस्तुभ्यं नमो नमः। जय माँ। Okay. In the last episode, I was talking about Swami Bhaskaranandji. There is still more to talk about him because, about my sannyas and all, what really happened and how did it come about. Swami Bhaskaranandji is very much involved in that, which I will talk a little later when we talk about sannyas. Right now, I want to give my gratitude and, talk about all the people who influenced me on the journey. So, the journey is beautiful, but like I said, I was very naive and I just didn't know anything. And how many people Ma sent to help me on this journey is very important for me. And the major influences in my life were my father, my mother, Swami Bhaskaranandji, Ashok Baba, Swami Nirgunanandji, Pushpati, Swami Bhajananandji, and who else? Madhuben, Swami Parabrahmanandji. Everybody played a kind of a role, in my life, and so I'm so indebted to all of that, Okay, so I thought I'll talk about my father today. My father was a great philosopher. He was a man of wisdom. We had 7,000 books in the house. So my mother always used to joke and say that my jewelry that your father has bought from me are all these 7,000 books. That's the jewelry we have in the house. I said, how wonderful is that, So he was always, I always remember him as just reading, He was a great Sanskrit scholar. And he, right from young age, was interested in mysticism and spirituality and, you name it. He was a barrister by profession. And he studied in London in the Inner Temple. And he got his graduation and everything from there. Even when he was in London, he had a lot of mystical experiences, right from young age. I think since he was 20 years old or something like that, he had a lot of experiences, different experiences, So later he was telling me, I think, because of the blessings of so many people that I met in my experiences, that I met Ma, it's because of their blessings, which could be true. And later, as things developed and he had his first darshan of Ma, my mother and my father went to meet Ma. She was in Bombay at that time, and she was in Andheri or somewhere. She was staying somewhere. That time the Vileparle Kutia wasn't ready, and it wasn't really made for her that time, So she was staying somewhere else. And my parents went to meet her. So the first time he saw Ma, which he described, that she was walking down the staircase. And he just had darshan of Ma, and that very minute he knew who she was. That this is not a body, this is not a physical person at all, and that she is that. I mean, the first time. And as soon as he had darshan of Ma, for the first 15 days, like I said earlier also, he went into samadhi. And what was that samadhi like is all described in the book, In Love with the Divine Mother, Shri Shiva Anandamayi. It was incredible what happened to him. And then slowly, he was a very private person. So the thing is, when people are so private, they really don't reveal things. Because at that time also, another thing was that I was on a different path. मैं बहुत ही materialistic थी, बहुत ही worldly थी, और मुझे इन चीज़ों में बिल्कुल इंटरेस्ट नहीं था, spirituality में, और ये वो जो मैं पहले भी बोल चुकी हूँ. And my father was totally like a spiritual person, though he went to office and everything and did the work and got the bread and butter for home, but his interest was only this, you know. तो हम लोगों के बीच में इतनी ज्यादा बातें नहीं होती थी इन चीजों के बारे में. अगर वो मुझे बोलना भी चाहें तो मैं हमेशा नकार देती थी कि मुझे इन चीजों में इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, that I'm not interested in all this, you know. And so there was no communication that way, you know. We were in the same house but different subjects. Later on, when I entered the path, the happiest people I think in my house were my mother and father. They were both very happy, and he gave me a lot of support, a lot of understanding, a lot of everything. Now see, over here something is very interesting. When we say we learn things from people, yes, it is important on the spiritual path to study, to learn. I was not a kind of person who would study anything. You know, जैसे ग्रंथों के बारे में अगर हम लोग बात करते हैं, पुराणों के बारे में, उपनिषद, वेदांत, ये वो, मैं कुछ भी चीज में इंटरेस्टेड नहीं थी. So I would just listen to my father, you know, whatever he would talk, because he was an encyclopedia of everything. But फिर भी एक अंडरस्टैंडिंग है जो माँ हमेशा कहती थी, अंडरस्टैंड करना यानी कि स्टैंडिंग अंडर. आपका खुद का क्या है, प्रत्यक्ष क्या है. जब हमारा खुद का एक परसेप्शन होता है उसको नॉलेज कहते हैं. जो किताबों में हम पढ़ पढ़ के बोलते हैं, मैंने हमेशा देखा है that people read in books and then they start talking. That is not your knowledge. It is not wisdom. Wisdom is what you gain with your own perception, with your own experience. Experiential knowledge होना बहुत जरूरी है. So what happens is जब हम सुनते हैं किसी का या पढ़ते हैं, वो एक गाइडलाइन है. जैसे कि example I'm giving, that you are traveling, say you want to travel from Bombay to London. Supposing you want to take a flight and you don't know how to take it, you know nothing about it. So you ask a few people, how do I go from Bombay to London? So they'll say you first go in your car or a taxi, you go to the airport. At the airport, first you buy a ticket from your agent or whoever, और उसके बाद आप टैक्सी लो या गाड़ी में आप एयरपोर्ट चले जाओ. एयरपोर्ट से फिर ये होगा, कस्टम्स होगा, सिक्योरिटी होगा, फलाना ये वो जो भी होगा. उसके बाद आप फ्लाइट पकड़ोगे तो वहां बैठोगे, वहां पे कैफेटेरिया है, अगर आपको भूख लगी है तो आप सैंडविच खा लो या आप कॉफी पी लो या जो भी है. उसके बाद आप फ्लाइट अनाउंसमेंट होगी, उसके बाद आप फ्लाइट पकड़ो, फ्लाइट में जाके आप बैठो, एयर होस्टेस, ये सारी घटनाएं. फिर आप जब फ्लाइट में जाओगे और विंडो में से देखोगे तो शायद आपको बादल दिखे या फिर कोई गरजना सुनाई दे और फिर बारिश हो, तो वो सब खिड़की में से आपको नजर आएगा. And the reason I'm speaking in Hindi is probably there are people who do not understand English so much, and so I'm trying to, you know, speak both the languages. And whoever doesn't understand, please let me know in the comment box. So what happens is when you peep from your window, it says in the books that you will see something like this and this is what is going to happen. Okay, now what happens after a little while, you'll reach London. That is what is written in the book. So you reach London. But this is what is written in the book, and this is the knowledge given in the book. So it is not your knowledge, it is not your wisdom. These are guidelines you're getting. You read the guidelines and then you go, you board the flight, and your experience might be something totally different. There may not be any rain, there may not be any thunder, गरजना कुछ नहीं होगा, बारिश कुछ नहीं होगी. यहाँ से आप जाएंगे एयरपोर्ट पे तो एयरपोर्ट पे कोई और घटनाएं होगी. Those are your personal experiences. So everything is a guideline for you, but you have to experience it yourself. And how do you do that? With sadhana. With, you know, you take that into your head. जैसे हम वेदांत में कहते हैं श्रवण, मनन और निधिध्यासन. So पहले तो आप श्रवण करते हो, और श्रवण का मतलब ये नहीं कि सिर्फ सुना, सुन के उसको समझना, ये श्रवण है. उसके बाद हम उसका मनन करेंगे, यानी कॉन्टेम्पलेशन करते रहेंगे. क्या मतलब हुआ, क्या मतलब हुआ, क्या मतलब हुआ. एक दिन उसका जरूर जवाब मिलेगा, तब आप निधिध्यासन में जाएंगे। सो ये सब चीजें बहुत जरूरी हैं on the path, not to just take everything in the book and go on rattling and saying it is like this, it is like that. आपका खुद का तो कुछ नहीं है ना. So these understandings I did get from my father. You know, every morning we used to sit at 6 o'clock for satsang. और 6 से लेके 8:30 बजे तक हम लोग सत्संग करते थे. So that was a wonderful period in my life, you know. The last few years that he was here, because he was very ill and he could not travel anymore. Otherwise, he was, you know, there was a Hindu university that was started in Orlando by the government, and he was a volunteer, and he was like a professor there. He was teaching fundamentals of Indian philosophy. So, yani comparative religions, Shad Darshan, sab kuch tha usme. So he was very busy over there. He was there almost for 10 years. He would come to Bombay for 6 months or something and then go back. But the last few 5-6 years, he could not travel anymore because of his illness. And so those 5-6 years were absolutely amazing for me. Because हर वक्त उनकी कंपनी मिलती थी मुझे. 6 बजे से लेके 8:30 बजे तक सत्संग होता था. और उसमें बहुत मजा आता था, because I would ask him so many questions. And he would also say one thing to me, that the moment I tell you, immediately I see a spark on your face and I know that you've got it. Because पात्र होना भी जरूरी है. ये नहीं कि हमने किसी को सवाल पूछा, यहाँ से गया और यहाँ से निकल गया, तो कोई फायदा ही नहीं. पात्रता जरूरी होती है इसमें. अब मैं आगे के वीडियो में आगे बात करूंगी, इसमें खत्म करती हूँ. जय माँ. ओम भवताप प्रणाशिन्ने आनंद घनमूर्तये ज्ञान भक्ति प्रदायिने मातस्तुभ्यं नमो नमः. जय माँ, जय माँ, जय माँ, जय माँ, जय माँ, जय माँ.